Jordan.
Should we have the story first?
Okay. See me as a character. What kind of person I am? Let's see. One word. Describe me in one word.
Straightforward.
Straightforward character. TT. Honest.
Really? Thanks.
Johan.
Me.
Yeah, I've not interacted with you a lot, if you know what I mean.
Sorry?
I have not interacted with you a lot, so I don't know what kind of word I would describe you.
Really? We have interact very much.
I don't know. I have to know you more.
Impression.
In good way. I'll say Johan. I don't know. Johan, how would you describe yourself in one word?
Funny.
Funny guy.
Yeah, funny guy.
Funny fella, eh?
Yeah, funny guy.
Okay. Our characters are numbheads, and they are very challenging to each other.
Let me show you. So
Okay.
so we've got
Oh yeah,
the
tell
general
me.
idea. So person one, you've got some hot shit thinking.
Hot shit.
So they think that they're really good at whatever they do.
Right.
So so for Ganger, what's it called? And they just look down on everyone.
What else?
Yeah. So his conflict comes from proving he's right. And yeah, coming from his proving he's right.
All of them.
Oh, look at that though. Isn't it?
Now use they, not he or she.
Yeah.
Isn't they right? They are right. Isn't this?
And then person two, some manic person who
I made those
Give
three.
me chocolate. I
manic
thought it
person
was white chocolate.
also believes they're right in everything.
Maltesers.
Gracias.
Do you want some?
I don't eat chocolate like that.
Manic person who believes they're right. Also, they manic person.
I swear it would have been better if it's 2 persons than 3.
Really?
We can make a lot of conflict between them. I don't know why you want to put 3 persons.
Because I think 2 people will be too little.
As I said, it's going to be a lot of work on us. Okay? How are we going to make 3 different characters, okay? One has big ego, one has like a very shit person. What about the other one? What are you going to make the other one?
Other one like some sort of slob, doesn't really do anything.
Okay,
Just there
that's
to
it.
pay the rent.
Third wheeler. I call a third wheeler.
Um, yeah,
And that's how it is.
that's that's how it is. So they're conflicts with each other. So if this guy believes he's good at everything, he just looks down on each of them.
And the other ones? I think...
This guy, like, can't. I think he can't stand him because it's like he believes he's entitled to being given these things. Like he works hard for whatever and things like that. Like, but because he's so manic, so he like despises his existence. So just. And I think that this guy. What's it? This guy thinks he's just crazy.
I think the other one talks too much.
Yeah, the other one's just chat shit.
Yeah.
Let's say that's the one, empath one, isn't it? You know, always the quiet ones, yeah.
Yeah.
And this one. And I think that is what's wrong with the world.
I'm dead.
He's like, fucking kill yourself.
I'm finished.
What would that be like? What's wrong with the world? So all of them think their point of view in life is correct.
Yeah.
And they're just using this time in the room to shove it down each other's throats. And then the other one's like pushing back. So that's kind of the whole conflict of that.
I got lost. I was because I was looking online
that's
dark
fine.
comedy, you know.
That's fine. So how do they go about doing that? How do you think that they go about it? In my idea, this guy just talks.
Okay.
They're the idiots.
Okay, you see these are the characters.
Mm.
The fellow reader, what's the empath one, maniac straight one,
Can
and
we? Sorry.
Yeah,
sorry to
sure.
interrupt you. But to do a dark comedy says take situations that will usually appear in a serious drama, a funeral, a cat dying, torture, suicide, and push them to an absurd extreme or in an unexpected direction. People keep falling into the grave, the cat's death scene is treated like humans' death scene in every possible way. The prisoner gargles the water and acts like they're having a good time. The person attempting suicide is also trying to do a comedy bit. Use irony as much as possible. Try to play the situation straight. The more realistic you can make them seem, the funnier it will be. Gallows humor is delightful and a staple of dark comedies. Remember that dark comedies are still comedies. Part of what makes them work is the sort of gleeful exuberance that they have about the macabre. Macabre? Okay, sometimes they can go overboard with just how sick it is and make the audience feel depressed. That is not the goal of a good dark comedy film. So yeah, the irony is the most important thing.
yeah. So we have the irony because in the interview is a very serious place. You
So
know,
what is the interview about? What is the job about? To start from there.
I really wanted to do the job application to be like assassination.
I was gonna say the same
I had
thing.
that. What
Yeah.
was my old one? The one that's like.
Sorry.
Sorry. So, like, 3 killers apply to work for the FBI or police to use their skills to turn over other killers.
I think that would be good.
It's good.
Yeah, and
considering
they don't
the-
expect that each other doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And if one gets in, then they know who each other is.
Yeah.
So they're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Do you think something like that?
I think with those characters will work.
Serial
Yeah,
killers.
definitely FBI.
Like
Or
an
just
interview
murderers in
to
general.
work for. An interview.
To work for, like, detectives or something like that.
Yes, or an interview for like those killers that are paid. Yeah, serial killers.
But, like, they're going in undercover as, like, they're going into the detectives, not telling them that they're killers. Just so. Other people.
Okay.
Do
So
you
they're
understand
like,
that? So
But
they don't
because
tell
it
the
would be
police
like
that
easier
they're
saying
killers.
that they are killers, serial killers, and they are applying for this job, and their interview would say like, okay, thank you everyone for coming today. So the last one on foot will get the job, something like that. And they would say like, oh really? I shouldn't have applied for this. Whatever. If I wouldn't know, oh I will kill you first. Those kind of things.
So,
yeah.
the idea. So, with that police idea.
And
you've
then
got-
one of them knew that already and have poison the water, something like that.
So, same character basis, and you've got this one who's. So, this guy's got a big ego, so then he's like. Had this bit where it's like this killer kills other killers because on the top 10 list of killers, he's like number 10. So he wants to be like number 1. So he just kills everyone up on the way.
Yeah.
So he wants to do that. He's just got like his name. So I'm like the 5th most known killer.
Yeah.
That isn't going to be that way.
Yeah.
Okay, write it down. That's a good start. So that's their prologue, basically.
That's why he's there. Because he wants that to happen.
Write it down because we're gonna put it in the script.
I want to say one of these ones,
Mm.
is higher on the list than him.
It's
But
probably
doesn't
just slow.
but isn't really bothered about it.
It might be
Why
just
don't we
I
make
kinda
one
like-
that is like very
Kind of be like one wants to turn a new leaf, but doesn't want to go to jail, so they just want to help out. Another one is just crazy.
and maybe one clumsy like,
The crazy one.
and maybe the clumsy one is the one that gets the job or kill the others. And the other, the plot twist is like, oh, you are trying to kill each other, but you didn't know I poisoned the water since the beginning, and that's it. And you will.
Yeah.
And they believe he's the clumsy one, but now he knew everything since the very beginning. So yeah.
So, okay. What? So like this guy is like doesn't.
The clumsy guy, the one that pretends that he's clumsy, and they are like overlooking him. Like,
Yeah,
from
Oh,
he's
his
the
shoulder,
actual
like,
like.
they
Mad
let the guard
pretend
down.
he's stupid.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
pretends to be stupid and clumsy. That he's applying for, I don't know, another kind of
Okay, and
job.
that's why he's above him then. Isn't he?
Yeah.
That's the one he's above him, huh? He's the top one. Killer.
Yeah. Okay. So.
And it would be funny to have another plot twist. Like, okay, I poisoned the water, whatever. One of them say like, oh, I put, I don't know, something, when you touch the door, you get poisoned too. I don't know, maybe with just one plot twist.
What it could be, you know what? It could be like all of these people are in an interview together, and this guy's they all admit to each other they're killers and stuff.
Yeah, that
And
they're
they'd be like, okay, we're
literally
gonna
killing
pretend.
each other.
They're on the brink of killing each other, but don't kill each other. And they're like, okay, we're
Mm.
gonna agree, we're not gonna tell anyone who we are.
Mm.
And it turns out he was already working with the police already. He's just like a bait to bring everyone in.
Okay.
Do you think? Or maybe that's
That's a
That's
different
different.
plot.
That's a
Totally.
completely different one,
Yeah.
but that would be interesting as well. I can't
like
lie.
he's already working with someone to like I don't know name other people to get people that admit that
You
they're
know what?
killers.
I'll tell you one thing. Could we make it simple as possible? Why you want to put a lot of things behind the audience? The audience will be pissed off at you. Give them a lot of hints. So like, oh, I want to know what happens next, and by the end of it, you just show it, and they get pissed off. Do you want that from the audience?
Fair
No,
enough.
right? I
Yeah,
have a
because
good
I
point.
mean, it's a good idea, but can we make it more like to show everything in the video, not to make people.
You mean like more interesting? Because the thing is I'm more interesting, but then like you said, you don't want it to be just